it's me, Rebecca, and today we're going to be drawing this super cute flamingo. So here in Boston, Massachusetts, it's vacation week, and when we come back from quarantine, I'm going to have a truckload of videos for you guys. So I can't wait to see what you guys think and to see if you enjoy them. So today we're going to be drawing this super cool flamingo, and let me show you what it's going to look like. So here is the flamingo. So what we're going to be drawing today is going to be a little bit different. As you can see in this one, we did the outline in pink marker, which I have right here. Instead, we're not going to be doing that. We're going to be using more of this dark colored pencil. If you don't have any dark pink colored pencil, it's fine. Just use any dark color you have. And without a further ado, let's get started on today's materials. So for today's materials, I organized it section by section. So what I mean by that is I'm gonna show you the materials for the beak, for the wings, for the actual flamingo. So let's get started. For the outline, I have this dark pink and this pink marker. If you don't have any, this is just for like the outline. You don't have to, it's just optional, but I think it looks great. For the beak, I have a brown, orange, and a brown crayon. Flamingos' beaks have two different parts. There's a darker part and a lighter part. That's why I have two colors here. For the outline, like I showed you before, I'm going to be using the pinks. But I'm also going to have a little outline for the wing. And for that, I'm going to be using these. I'm going to have a darker outline of the wings. These orangish colors with these two all passed out. And I thought these two will work great for the wings. And lastly, for the actual flamingo itself, I have these 4 crayons. This one looks more purple than pink, but it's actually a beautiful pink. And I saw this oil pastel and I knew I needed to use it so it worked perfectly. And like always, I'm going to be using my Super Sharpie, but I do suggest you use a pencil and an eraser because this is a little tricky drawing. If you feel comfortable using a black marker, I think it's always great because it pops out of your paper. But if you're a beginner, I do suggest using a pencil and an eraser. Now, without further ado, let's get started on our flamingo. So for this drawing, I am going to start it off a little different than I usually do. Usually for most of my pictures, I just go like a circle like that. But today, just to make it easier, I am going to have a little curve like this. I want to go here and have a curve. This is where we're gonna have the beak. And now I'm just going to have a little hump at the bottom and a little semicircle at the top. We're just defining the head. And now that we have both our lines equal to each other, we are going to continue this line down. And I'm going to start drawing the neck. So you want to continue it down like that until you have like a good neck space in between. And before going on to the neck, let's start doing the head. Okay, so we're going to start with the beak. So for this beak, flamingos have a little bit of a pointy beak. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by drawing them close together. And then we're going to bend this down a little bit. And we're going to connect this up like that. And we're going to have a line in between and a little line separating it like that. Because if you look really close on a flamingo, they have a light part and a dark part. So we want to be able to shade that. And now we're going to draw the head. The head is super simple, just a big circle. I always like to draw my heads quite big. You don't have to, but I like to draw it. And I'm going to have a line like that. And like always, 2 little tiny circles inside. I'm going to shade everything else in. And I like to draw 1, 2 lines out. And if you want, I like to give it a little lash. Just add some depth. And we can't forget that animals have eyebrows too. So we always need to add little eyebrows. And now we're going to start drawing the body. So the body, super simple. You want to continue this line down And you just want to keep following the line. And you want to go down as much as you'd like. Flamingos have quite a long neck, so I'm going to go down quite a bit. Like that, that's pretty good. And I'm going to draw the body. So if you want to make your drawing look more professional, you can go down like that and curve it up. Just to make this just a bit simpler, I'm just going to go straight up. So watch, I'm just going to curve down like that. Like that. So I'm just going to continue this down like so. And now we're going to get started on doing like the little body. Super simple. You're just going to go continue this down like that, and then you want to have it curved like so. And just continue going this down. And you want to continue this down, and you want to go down quite a bit, a little bit below this line. And the reason we're going to do that is we want to give a little zigzag up. So we're going to go 1, down, 2, until you feel it's going to be even. And you're just going to continue this and connect it to this. Like that. And I just went straight ahead, but if you would like, you can go to the center, and before you draw it all the way down, you can have a little hump for the legs. You don't have to, but I like to keep it this way. And now we're going to draw the super simple wings. So for the wings, we're going to start here, and you want to give a little curve. And you don't want to go straight away down. You want to give it a little line like this. And you just want to go down like that. And this is where I like to draw my 3 curves. So my 3 curves are super simple. 1, 2, 3. And then you just connect it up. And if you'd like, you can have a line going down. Like that. Super simple, super easy. And I like to have 3 little curves right here as well, for just to act like it has feathers. So 1, 2, 3, like that. And then we want them to be curving, not like a straight line. And now we're going to draw the legs. So this leg is super easy, but kind of cool. And so the way we're going to be doing it is you want to just draw a line down. So you want to go right a little to the left, a little middle, and right there, and you want to make a line down. You want to stop there because I'm going to have the little flamingo leg curved around. And let me show you what I mean in my last picture. So as you can see, both legs aren't just going like that. There's always one leg that's standing up. So this leg is going to be curved around here. So that's why I wanted you to stop so we can draw that little leg. Okay, so you want to draw a line like that, like a diagonal. And then you want to draw, curve it around, curve it, and bring it back, like so. And then you want to keep going down until you feel like you want to stop. And this leg is really simple to end. You just go down this leg a little bit, curve it, and bring it in, like that. And now we're going to draw the other leg. So you want to act like this leg is continued up. And you just want to draw a line like that and a line like that. And you want to draw another line just following it. Like so. So that's it for this drawing. There's nothing really much else. And now let's get started on the coloring. So to start this, I'm going to be using my 2 border colors. So So my main watercolor here is going to be using my colored pencil. Like I said before, this is what I'm mainly going to be using. And all I'm going to do is just roughly, and you can do this with any dark color you have, preferably this dark pink. And you'll see why after we start coloring. You go around. You just want to go all the way around. Don't go into the wings or the legs because those aren't going to be the same shade of pink. So you don't want to go around. Just go around the entire actual flamingo body. And I'll be right back when I finished that. Okay, so I just finished doing that. And now for the wings. So I got this pink marker here. I'm just going to go around the wings. And I like to give it this pink even though the wings are going to be a totally different color. I just think it's cool and kind of helps it pop. Like that. And now for the legs. So we're going to do the legs last. And we can do the bordering last as well. So let's do the wings. So the wings are super simple. I'm just going to be using some oil pastels first. So I'm going to be using this oil pastel to do this part. I'm not going to color it fully because I want to leave some space for the colored pencil. If you don't have oil pastels, you can just substitute this for a crayon. A crayon also works great. And now I want to use one of my colored pencils and just fill in all the white spaces. And don't worry if it gets on your Sharpie, we can always retouch that. Like that. And now for this part, it's going to be a little bit lighter. So you want to use a different crayon or oil pastel. So I'm going to be using this one. So I think it works great. So I'm just going to touch it just a little bit. And I'm going to go in with my colored pencil and just kind of add a bit of depth. Like that. And if you want, you can even add some of that crayon in as well, just to give it some shading. And now I'm just going to retouch that wherever the oil pastel, the crayon got on top of the Sharpie. Literally all I'm going to do is just re-Sharpie it. So all it's going to do is just pop it out a little bit more. And now we can do the actual flamingo. So I have these three, and I'm going to start with the oil pastel, because the thing about oil pastel is that if you do it last, it's going to kind of cover over all the other colors you use. So I'm going to do this first. And all I'm going to do is just simply shade it in just a bit, and I want to leave some white spaces. And the reason for that is because I want to fill those white spaces in with the crayons. And I can kind of shade and blend these colors in together so it doesn't kind of have a line in between them, and that doesn't look good. So you want to kind of blend everything together. And now you want to go in with your crayons, and you want to just fill those in. And you want to keep switching between colors. If you just use the same color, it doesn't really look good. And you want to keep switching between colors. And that's okay that gets a little smudged like that. We can always fix that. You want to switching between colors. You might have to press down a little hard. And if you get little crayon pieces like that, if you just blow, it will go away. I just want to keep coloring and keep giving different colors. Like that. So that's that. And now we're going to do the beak. Well, actually, before that, we want to kind of touch up the places we got a little bit of oil pastel. So back here, if you had the same problem that I did, a little bit of black smudge, that's fine. All you have to do is just take some oil pastel, or if you don't have them, smudge it like that. If that still isn't going, what you can do is you can just finish up the wing if you want. And now for the beak. The beak is just super simple. You want to color the bottom part darker than the top. Fill it in with some crayon, and then you just want to do the top part a little lighter, like that. And the legs are also super simple. Just give a border like that. And just color it in with whatever you would like. So that's it. So this is my finished flamingo. I hope you guys like it. And I hope that you enjoy this video and you keep on drawing and love drawing. I hope to see you guys soon. And if you like my videos, like and subscribe. And if you have any ideas of what I should draw next, please let me know. And see you guys later. Bye!